Alrighty guys, so for today's recipe, I'm going to begin by getting a small frying pan and turning on my heat to about medium to low, depending on how hot your stove is. So I'm putting mine at a medium-low heat, and then I'm using this extra virgin olive oil to grease my pan. I'm just going to roll that around a little bit in here. And then I'm just going to let that heat up for a little bit. Alrighty, and now that it is bubbling, I have these carrot sticks. They're about this big, and I'm just going to pour them on there and try not to get hot oil on my hands. And I am going to move this over one burner. Just because the oil was splattering and I don't want to get that on the camera. Now these carrot sticks were in my fridge, but our fridge gets really cold, so they had some ice on them, and that was why the splattering happened, because water and oil don't mix together well. So I'm just trying to get these carrots completely soaked in this olive oil and still have there being a little bit in the bottom of the pan. And now I'm just going to let them sit here while I grab my spices and put spices on them. I'm keeping the temperature still at a pretty low heat. We're going to put salt, and then some pepper, and then I've got some onion powder here. Oh, that was garlic powder. This is onion powder. Excuse me. Anyhow, you want both onion powder and garlic powder. And then just for some extra flavor, I'm also putting on some dried minced onion. And then I'm going to stir that around a little bit more to make sure everything gets evenly coated with spice. And I'm going to add a little bit more oil to the pan because some of it has burned off at this point. Not burned off, but soaked in a little bit. I can really smell the garlic now. Let me just move that out of your line of vision. And if you guys haven't guessed this yet, I'm trying to make carrot stick fries. And if you've ever made potato fries at home, most of the time you would do that in an oven, but I felt like not doing it in an oven, which is why I'm doing it in a pan. And we're just gonna see if they turn out good or not, because carrots retain a lot of water And I feel like this amount of cooking probably won't get enough of that water out, so they're still going to be pretty crispy compared to what you would normally want a fry to be like. But it's just an experiment, and I want them to be more than just carrot sticks. So I'm just going to stand here and stir them for a little bit more until the rest of this oil fries off, and then I'm going to put them into a container. Okay, now I'm spreading them out in the pan, and I'm just going to let them sit there for a little bit, and hopefully that will help them brown without burning, but I really don't know. I have this lid that I'm going to put on them, and so hopefully that will help them act more like they're baking. And I'm just going to turn the temperature down to just like the very lowest that it can be, and I'll get back to you about those. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go pour the liquid out of the pan and then get these into here. So these you get, the size of them doesn't really change while you're cooking them. So however many carrots you cut up, that's how much you've got. I've got about probably 1 or 2 cups of this garlicky carrot sticks now. And I don't know if you could really call this healthy, but it is definitely more healthy than other things, and it's something that you can do pretty quickly at home, especially if you want to spice up your snack. So yeah, I hope you found this kind of tutorial informative and enjoyed the spicy sounds of cooking, and have a great day.